Every single shot just looks like an Instagram picture. It's really weird because my brain somehow thinks that I'm looking at like a video recording from a phone. Start using this if you want to take your TikToks to the next level. Recording TikToks with multiple people can turn out to be a pretty big problem. That's because you don't actually know whether they all fit inside of the frame until you actually edit the video. During editing, you crop the frame according to how it's going to be shown on TikTok. And that's when you might realize that you've made a big mistake. To prevent this from ever happening, I made a way to see how your video will show on TikTok. To get it, first you have to go to roshade.com and press download. This will actually automatically install shaders for Roblox. The TikTok overlay is included with the shaders when you download from Roshade. Now join any Roblox game of your choice and we can start using the overlay. Alright, so start by pressing either F7 or home on your keyboard depending on what you chose during the installation. A tab just popped up in which we can see that we have Roshade High selected, and this will work with any Roshade preset. Next, search for aspect ratio suite on top. Now we can suddenly see a purple outline on our screen. The area inside of this purple box indicates what people will actually see in your TikTok. It's the aspect ratio to which your video will get cropped when you upload to TikTok. We can better visualize it when we go to letterbox over here, so make sure you have aspect ratio suite selected and click on letterbox. Now you will almost be able to see everything that people watching your TikTok will also see. I said almost because there's an even more cooler overlay that you can add, which I'll get into later. You can imagine this being really useful for when you have a large group of people, but you don't know exactly how to fit all of them inside of the frame. Okay, so I'm in a different game right now because for what I'm about to show you, I need a little bit more light. That's because I'm going to show you how to use the TikTok overlay that I showed you in the beginning of the video. First, we're going to do the exact same as we did before, so we're going to look for aspect ratio suite, and there you have it. I am going to put it on a test box just for now, but now we're also going to look for overlay. Then we're going to select this overlay checkbox, and now as you can see, we have a TikTok overlay. The reason why I joined this game is because it's a bit brighter and you can actually see the dark gradient on the bottom. It's pretty accurate to what you'll see on TikTok, so I figured it was pretty useful to put in there as well. Oh, and okay, yeah, that was kind of expected. I think that's the perfect time to go back to the other game and show you some other cool things you can do with this. Alright, so since we're using shaders in order to do this, we can actually make Roblox look really glossy as well. So we open this tab again, click up here, and then I'm gonna select glossy. And now as you can see, everything is, well, glossy. Now if you're really extreme, you can also select very glossy. So now with the glossy preset selected, we can do the exact same, looking for aspect ratio suite. Selecting the letterbox, going to overlay, and there you have it. Now I suggest when you actually record, you don't have the overlay open because you don't actually want to see that in your TikTok video. It's fine to leave the letterbox on the sides in though. Okay, so I'll show you step by step what you can do in order to make a TikTok with this. So let's say I want to make a TikTok with these chairs and this table over here. Very interesting background, by the way. So now I can activate the aspect ratio suite, and maybe just to help out a little bit also the overlay so that I can see where everything will be. So I know this will be covered and this will be covered, but the subject is right in the middle over here where people will be able to see it. So now I can turn off the overlay. I can toggle off the shaders for a minute. Alright, now I'm doing a dance and I can turn it on again and now you can record. Since people won't actually be able to see the black bars on the side, we can just move the camera around and make sure that everything we record is in the shot. This part would roughly be the same in each editing software, but I'm gonna make a new project in Premiere Pro called Project. I'm gonna press OK. So now I'm gonna make a sequence which will likely be different in your editing software, but wherever you have to set the frame size, set it to 1080 by 1920. So now we have this conveniently phone-shaped box over here. Now I can insert the footage that I recorded earlier, but I might have to resize the video a bit, so I'm gonna scale it up maybe, and it basically fits perfectly. This is not an editing tutorial though, that's for another day, but I'm just gonna export the video as it is now. So now that we're on TikTok, we can go to the upload video icon over here, And as you can see, you can click on here to select the video we would like to upload. So we know for sure that the video that we just made is in the exact same proportions as you need it to be for TikTok. And all you have to do now is set a caption and a cover, whatever you want, and then press post. As of right now, this should work with every Roshade preset. There isn't any other preset out there that I know of that does this. It just warms my heart to see all of you use things I make because I do put a lot of work into it, so I really appreciate it. Whenever I release any major updates, I'll most likely upload a video about it on my channel, so make sure to subscribe in order to stay updated.